Using the information given here in the top, we can use a general form of an exponential growth function to find the values of the growth rate and also the initial value here in order to come up with a exponential growth function specific for this problem. And if we do that, we come out with the function a equals 807 million times e to the 0.0241t. So that's the exponential growth function that we're going to be using in order to answer our question. Our question is, by which year will Africa's population reach 2,000 million or 2 billion? 2 billion is 2,000 million. The reason why they're wording it as 2,000 million is because our population figures in this function are in the millions. 807 million, 1,052 million. And so by which year will it reach 2,000 million? We do need to go ahead and use a 2,000 here as our population as opposed to a 2. Because our population numbers are in millions, not billions. So we're going to plug a 2,000 in for a, because in our exponential growth function there, the a represents the population. And we're going to go ahead and solve this for t, which would make sense because our question is by which year, and t would be an amount of time. Specifically, t would be the number of years since 2000. Since 2000 is our initial point, and we use that 807 million as our initial population. So whatever number we get for t, that's the number of years since 2000. So to solve for t, we're going to go ahead and divide by 807, which is not going to go in evenly. I'll just leave it as that fraction for now. And then at this point, to get that t out of the exponent, we're going to rewrite this equation in its equivalent logarithmic form. That will use a logarithm with base e, which is called a natural logarithm. So we'll have the natural log of 2,000 over 807 equals the 0.0241t. And to get t by itself, we're going to divide both sides by 0.0241. So our t is equal to this natural log of 2,000 over 807 divided by 0.0241. So we'll punch that in our calculator. And that comes out to about 37.66 to 2 decimal places. And keep in mind that t is the number of years since 2000. So by which year will the population reach 2,000 million? That would come to approximately 38 years after 2000, or in the year 2038. So we'd want to go ahead and go up to that next year. Because by the year 2037, according to this model, it would not quite reach 2,000 million. It happened somewhere during that following year. So by the year 2038, it will reach that level.